Welcome to another edition of Football Family Feuds. Today I'm going to be doing the match preview for our upcoming game against Bournemouth. So I just watched Frank Lampard's press conference, and it was kind of strange actually, because they didn't talk about injuries until right near the end, and they sort of rushed through the injuries. But what he said was Tomori wouldn't be playing because of a hip injury. And something that I picked up right at the end of the conference, which isn't great news for us, is somebody asked about Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and they said, is it going to be a matter of weeks? And Frank Lampard said a bit longer than that, so we're probably looking at a couple more months before Loftus-Cheek's going to be playing for us, which is a pity, because I do think as the games are coming thick and fast, this is the time we really need him to get back playing. So I can't see us bringing him in until March at least. So he won't be. And remember, he's coming back from a worse injury than what we saw with Callum Hudson-Odoi, and Hudson-Odoi still hasn't got hit that top peak form. So probably this is a write-off season for Loftus-Cheek. And but if he can come in at the business end of the season, and take us over the line for a top four finish, then hopefully that'll be good for us. Right, going on to, he also mentioned about Tomori and his new contract and how he's pleased with the way that he's performing at the moment. And so he's still got a lot of learning to do, like as most of the other younger players. And he finally went on to mention about our form, and it's what all of the fan base have been saying at the moment. We're just in both ends of the field, the final third of the field, from in defensive or an attacking point of view, we're just not there yet. We're not creating enough chances and killing off games, and every time the opposition have a chance, their conversion rate seems to be something at 80%, so we're giving away easy goals. So we need to improve a lot on that. So Frank knows that, the players know that, and hopefully they'll be doing some work on the training ground to sort that part of our game out. Bournemouth are without some key players. Apparently 8 players are out injured. The latest injuries are Callum Wilson and Nathan Ake, who we've been heavily linked with. Talking about Nathan Ake, the interviewer did try to, or the reporter I should say, did try to ask him if we were interested in him in January, but Frank Lampard was playing the straight bat on that one and didn't give anything away. Josh King is back for them though, but as with West Ham, they were in a bit of turmoil. They had their third choice goalkeeper playing that day. Everyone thought that, okay, it's a London derby, so, and West Ham, it was always their cup final when they come to Chelsea. But still, under the circumstances, the form they were in, we were expected to win that game, and it was a big shock that we didn't. So we should be taking nothing for granted when we play Bournemouth this weekend, because although they are crippled with injuries and going through a bad run of form at the moment, this is Chelsea, and as I said, it happened against West Ham, it happened against Everton, so we don't know whether it's going to happen against Bournemouth. So the guys need to be on their game tomorrow. They need to be working hard. They need to not underestimate our opposition, because every team in the Premier League are dangerous, so we need to be at it from the beginning, and we just really need to try and get a positive result against Bournemouth. He mentioned about some changes as well, because obviously we played on Tuesday, but he did say it was a home game, so I don't expect many changes. He mentioned maybe some rotation in the midfield area. I'd like to see, it's a bit difficult because our wingers, both Pulisic and Willian, have played about 7 or 8 games on the spin now. No, Pedro came in for Willian once, but Pulisic has played the last 7 or 8 games, so he may need a rest. But as I said, the form of Callum Hudson-Odoi is a bit worrying. So do we put Hudson-Odoi in instead of Willian? That's a tricky one, but that's why I'm not a manager, so it's up to Frank to make these decisions. as I said, I'm hoping for a good game. I'm hoping that we will get back to winning ways in the league, and I'm predicting that we will, bearing in mind all the problems that Bournemouth have with their injuries, and I'm expecting nothing less than a 3-1 victory. I can't predict goalless Chelsea keeping clean sheets because it just doesn't happen these days. So yeah, I'm going for 3-1 and we'll see what happens. Okay guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on all notifications, and I will see you on the next video.